Oh, Paul Canepa. Let's call Paul Canepa to the stage. Oh, there he is. District Attorney Ron Freitas. And while I usually represent the Sheriff's Office, there's my boss, I am here on behalf of the San Joaquin County Chairman and Board of Supervisors, as well as the County Administrator, to welcome you to the 2024 State of the County Address. Now, I know that you've already had a moment to enjoy the information exhibition outside. On behalf of the board, I want to thank the employees who are here to talk to you about these important programs that they represent in our 26 departments. If you didn't meet them all, don't worry. There will be plenty of time for speaking with each of the booths after we finish the event here in the theater. The goal today is to update you on the successes and achievements of the San Joaquin County, its departments, and its board over the last year, and to give you a vision for where the next year will take us. Who's ready to get this party started? As we begin, I'm going to ask our board chairman, Miguel Villapudois, to open this special meeting of the Board of Supervisors.
Good afternoon, everyone. On this day, September 12th, 2024, I'd like to call this special meeting to order. Clerk of the board, will you please do the roll call?
Thank you, Chairman. Representing the 2nd Supervisorial District, Paul Canepa. Representing the 4th Supervisorial District, Stephen Dean. Representing the 5th Supervisorial District, Robert Rickman. And representing the 3rd Supervisorial District, Tom Patty. And representing the 1st Supervisorial District and Chairman Miguel Villapudois.
May I please have everyone stand for the presentation of colors?
Ready, face. Pose. Raise it. Halt.
May I please call to the stage Jazari Bonjak Wakapan for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glared, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ready, fight!
Thank you, Jazzery. That was a beautiful start to our meeting and honor to our nation. We will now welcome Bishop Dwight Earl Williams for our invocation. You may also pray silently or have a moment of silent personal reflection.
Will you bow your heads? Our Father and our God, as we come, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for this gathering on this special occasion, the state of the county of San Joaquin. Lord, on this day, we want to say thank you for all of your blessings that you have bestowed upon the county of San Joaquin. The rich tapestry of diversity, all of the various sectors and industries, we say thank you. For the diverse communities that make up this county, for all of the cities and the towns, we say thank you. Today, we ask for your choicest blessings on our presenters and our speakers, Miguel Valapudua, our sheriff, Patrick Withrow, our district attorney, Ron Freitas, and our county administrator, Sandy Regalo, and for all of the members of the San Joaquin County Board of Supervisors, we ask for your choicest blessings to be upon each and every one of them. For all of the county staff, all of the personnel that make the county government of San Joaquin work, and for everyone here on this afternoon, we pray for your choicest blessings to be upon them and their families. I pray, God, that you give each and every member of the county leadership your wisdom, your grace, and your favor to deal with the complex issues that face this community. In all things, we will be careful to give thy name thanks and praise, for you and you alone are worthy for it. We ask all of these blessings now in the name of Christ our Lord. And everyone who agreed with that prayer said amen.
And if I can please have Miguel Valapudua for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. At the advice of council, the State of the County presentation has been agendized as a special meeting. This status provides the right of public to make comments on an agenda item, in this case, the State of the County presentation that is about to begin. While the public has the right to make comments on this agenda item, as a special meeting, comments about items not on the agenda are not allowed. In addition, under Government Code Section 5.3, the county agenda items, as well as the time an individual speaker may comment, which is limited to 2 minutes per person. Finally, because we have this facility for a limited period of time and would like to begin the presentation without delay, it is respectfully requested, if you do not feel an absolute need to speak, you might instead make your comments at a regularly scheduled meeting, that you not speak at today's special meeting, so the presentation may begin without delay. Board members will be available in the rotunda after our presentation. Thank you. All right. Seeing no public comments, I will now close this public comment period. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Miguel Villapudua, Chairman of the San Joaquin County Board of Supervisors, who will deliver the 2024 State of the County Address. Chairman Villapudua was selected to represent San Joaquin County's 1st District as a member of the Board of Supervisors in 2016 and is in his 2nd and final term. Prior to his election as county supervisor, Chairman Villapudua worked many years in the private sector. He served 8 years in the County Planning Commission. He was raised here in San Joaquin County, the youngest of 5 children who lived on his family farm. Working on that farm taught him a strong work ethic and instilled in him strong family values. He is married to Alyssa and has a daughter, Taylor, and 2 beautiful granddaughters who are the light of his life. He is looking forward to spending more time with them when he steps down from the board. Before the chairman takes the stage, we would like to present a short video of a few folks that you may recognize.
Welcome to San Joaquin County, a place where opportunity, innovation, and community come together to create something truly special. Home to more than 750,000 residents and just a short drive from the San Francisco Bay Area. We are the heart of the Central Valley and the crossroads of California. Here, we know a few things about how to plant, grow, empower, and build. Our residents feed the world, and at San Joaquin County, we are proud to grow greatness and cultivate excellence in our communities. We are here today to update you on the efforts of the Board of Supervisors, San Joaquin County departments and employees, and to highlight their unwavering commitment to making San Joaquin County a vibrant, safe, and thriving place for all. Public safety is the foundation of any growing community, and San Joaquin County is dedicated to ensuring that every resident feels secure and protected. The Board of Supervisors has prioritized strengthening and growing law enforcement personnel and resources to ensure that our residents are safe and that justice is served in our communities. Our commitment is reflected in the innovative programs like the Family Justice Center, aimed at reducing crime and enhancing public safety. Together with our sheriff and other local agencies, we are creating safe neighborhoods where families can live and grow with confidence. San Joaquin County understands that small businesses are the backbone of our local economy. The Board of Supervisors has been a driving force in supporting our local businesses through various initiatives, including Shop San Joaquin and partnering with the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce to take action against retail theft. From providing grants and loans to streamlining permits and fostering business and education networks, San Joaquin County is empowering entrepreneurs and stimulating economic growth. The county's commitment to nurturing small businesses is helping to create jobs, boost local economies, and foster innovation. Improving quality of life is at the core of the Board of Supervisors' mission. San Joaquin County is investing in projects that enhance recreational opportunities, support education, and promote health and wellness. With investments in local parks, money-saving solar projects at local community centers, and better transportation infrastructure from our local roads and freeway to the Stockton Municipal Airport Improvement Plan. The county is working to create a higher standard of living for all residents. Our dedication to sustainable development and community well-being is paving the way for a better, more connected county. In the past year alone, San Joaquin County has invested millions of dollars into local nonprofits like the Uplift All Foundation, which provides vital support services to those experiencing homelessness in our community. With loads of hope, unhoused or low-income residents can wash their clothes and restore their dignity. The creation of the SJ Cares team to combat the humanitarian crisis of homelessness is just one example of how San Joaquin County and the Board of Supervisors are committed to not only helping individuals to find a place to live, but to have a quality of life that is in keeping with each person's innate dignity. San Joaquin County is committed to creating a brighter future for the next generation. The Board of Supervisors is focused on long-term planning that addresses the needs of our growing community. Working with partners to improve workforce and career technical education, supporting youth programs, and protecting our beautiful and vibrant San Joaquin Delta. We are laying the groundwork for a prosperous future. Our vision for San Joaquin County is one where every child has the opportunity to succeed and every resident can enjoy a high quality of life. San Joaquin County's greatness lies in the collective effort of its leaders and residents. The Board of Supervisors is dedicated to working together with our cities and regional partners to address challenges, seize opportunities, and build a county where everyone can thrive. Our commitment to public safety, small businesses, quality of life, and future generations reflects a deep-seated dedication to the well-being and success of every individual. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the achievements and future vision of San Joaquin County. Together, we're building a county that is safe, prosperous, and full of opportunity. Stay connected, stay engaged, and let's continue to work together to make San Joaquin County a place where greatness grows for generations to come.
Please join me in welcoming Board Chairman Miguel Villapudua.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the San Joaquin County Board of Supervisors, welcome to State of the County. I got to be honest with you, I'm very somber but excited. This is an incredible situation. I'm honored to be here, especially sitting on the stage with these incredible people and in front of all of you, because just sitting in the street thinking about all the good times we've had together the last 8 years, all the department heads and employees and deputy sheriffs, made me emotional, and I didn't know it was going to get like that, but it's an honor to be here. So I'm going to get on my speech, and we can talk more later. I'm here today to share some of our board and county's biggest accomplishments from the past year and to show you why the state of the county is so strong. We placed our employees front and center this year to acknowledge their year-round dedication. To our employees, thank you for your service. Your commitment is what makes San Joaquin County strong. Everything we are doing here today is about growth. I'll highlight the work being done here and, yes, brag about our success because they belong to all of us, the people of San Joaquin County. By improving lives, we grow stronger, better, and more resilient. Public safety is at the core of what we do. We must provide a safe environment for our community to thrive. Our board has responded to the needs of our public safety partners, providing resources they need to meet today's challenges and prevent crime before it happens. Sheriff Pat Withrow, for example, has been a chief disruptor of sideshows in our county, making it clear that such activities are not tolerated here. Thanks to his leadership and dedication, San Joaquin County is known as a place where law and order prevail. We also recognized and met the need for additional resources, more staff, patrol motorcycles, and a dive team to keep our waterways safe. I'm proud to have Sheriff Withrow as a friend and a leader in our community, and I want you to welcome the baddest man in San Joaquin County, Sheriff Pat Withrow.
Well, thank you very much, Supervisor Villapudua. That's very kind of you. My wife would disagree with him on the baddest man in the county part of that, but it was very nice of you. So, hey, it's such an honor to be here and at the State of the County to be able to speak in front of all of you and in front of my board and the DA and our CAO. And it's just a wonderful time for all of us to get together and look at all the accomplishments we've had this year and then realize what challenges lie ahead and what we still have to do, and we have so much to do. But I've got to tell you, as being sheriff now for the past 5.5 years, I've had the ability to travel across our state on a regular basis and across our country and speak with other sheriffs. And I've got to tell you how blessed we are here in San Joaquin County to have these 5 men and our CAO as the leaders in our county. It's not like this everywhere. Just last week at a function, I was speaking about this, and it's not like all the departments and law enforcement and everything that we have here in our county. The that video was amazing. I don't know if every time I see something like that about our county, it reminds me what a beautiful diamond, what a jewel we have right here in the middle of California, and how it's my job and the other law enforcement agencies here to make sure that it's safe enough, that people want to raise their families here, that people can raise their families here safely, that businesses want to come here, so that's one aspect of what we do in the county, and there's so much more. You know, these 5 gentlemen who sit up here, you know, they're just everyday citizens like you out in the audience, and they just chose to step up and run for an office and try and make a difference in our community, and what a difference they have made. You know, we have Supervisor Patty, who is a business owner and took on the family business, and we have Supervisor Rickman, who was a law enforcement officer for the California Highway Patrol forever, since the gray in his beard there. And, you know, he was a guy who strapped on a vest every single day and kissed his family goodbye and went out there to stand in between bad guys and our citizens here, and we thank you for that. We have Supervisor Ding, who's dedicated his life to our country at the federal level, and now is a business owner. He has his restaurant out in Woodbridge Crossings, by the way, very good food. And he's taken time out of his busy business. Imagine if he had to go to work every day and do this. Paul Canepa, what can you say about Canepa Car Wash? Everybody knows about it. And Paul's the nicest guy in the world, and if you have about an hour and a half, you should stop and talk with him. And then Supervisor Villapudua, he's just a good man at heart. He was just a hardworking guy, had a job, decided to step up, and you saw it in those videos, and I was going to mention it. It's funny it's in there. If you've been to any nonprofit, any special event or anything, he's there cooking. He's there serving. He's a public servant. He's serving the citizens of San Joaquin County, and he just truly lives what he preaches. So we're so blessed to have this group. And then we have Sandy, our CAO. She started when I came in. She was part of the CAO's office, but she was assigned to the sheriff's office to help us with our budget. And thank God she was, because I came in and I had my training wheels on, didn't know anything about budget, and she helped us and her entire staff now, and they do such a wonderful job. So, and then you're going to hear from our DA, of course, and we're so blessed to have him now. And you know, I saw somebody the other day wearing a shirt, and it struck me. It said, "Let's make crime illegal again." And so I took that to mean, let's hold people accountable who want to hurt our citizens and who want to victimize people. But the neat thing about San Joaquin County is we do everything we can to help those people too, to help them change the probably horrible lives that they came from, and the drug addictions and psychological problems. We invest so much money. They're so good with your guys' taxes to invest money to help people so that they get out of that life of crime. Out at our jail, we have all these new programs where we're teaching guys to have the skill sets to be able to drive forklifts and drive trucks and good paying jobs, to be able to be in the building trades where they can frame houses and do electrical work and all kinds of things like that. So when they leave custody, they can get a good paying job, support their families, be proud of their work, get good benefits. And all that is because this Board of Supervisors and our CAO do such a great job with your tax dollars, and it makes a huge difference to us here in San Joaquin County. I'll just quickly list a couple of things we got going at the Sheriff's Office thanks to the support of this board. We have a new Special Services Division that deals with homelessness and ag crimes and our community cars, all are in there. We have a motorcycle unit now. Supervisor Villapudua mentioned the sideshows. By the way, I still have 87 cars if anybody needs a car. So, but we have not had a sideshow in this county since we did that operation. So it really made a huge difference. We have an election integrity type of unit. We have a lot of folks that question that. And we want people to know that if you come to San Joaquin County and you mess with those elections, there's going to be a price for that. And District Attorney, how many felony counts on that one case? 75 felony counts for messing with our elections. So What else? We've got the latest technology. When I came into office, we didn't have any cameras out at the jail. Our guys weren't wearing body cameras. And you know what? I want to know what my guys are doing. You want to know what my guys are doing so that we can prove they're doing the right thing. And if we're making mistakes, we can hold people accountable for that. So now all my guys in custody on the street have body cameras, and all over the jail facility, we have 200 plus cameras now, and we're still growing on that. And that costs a lot of money, new technology like that. We have our mounted unit you saw in the video there that I've brought back after all these years. And I know the families and the kids just love that. I love it. And for the first time ever, our mounted unit went back to Washington, D.C., and our Board of Supervisors was there. And that was when we honored Duke, our canine we lost in the line of duty while he was defending his handler. So we have a new jails crime unit. We have so many people now who don't go to state prison who come to our county jail that we have a new criminal investigations unit inside there. And all these, I could go on for hours. They've just been so generous and so supportive. But just a couple stats. Violent crimes in the county. This doesn't count the city limits. This is the county that we're responsible for. Violent crimes are down 20%. And overall crimes throughout our county, 32% it's down because of the support of them and your support as our citizens. So on behalf of the citizens of San Joaquin County, who I represent, because you're the ones who put me here and you're the ones who can get rid of me, I just want to say to our board, thank you so much for all your support, for what you do for our citizens, for what you do for my officers to make sure they go home to their families. Thank you to the CAO's office for your patience and your support, and you do an amazing job going through not just mine, but all the department heads' budgets and our requests, and you set it up so these guys have all the information they need to make good, logical decisions, and thank you for all that support for all of us. So thank you guys for allowing me to speak today. God bless you and your families, and be safe.
Thank you, Sheriff Withrow. Beyond law enforcement, we focus on education, stopping cycles of crime and abuse. With the Family Justice Center, Fentanyl Intervention and Response Team, we have 42 new staff positions approved by our board. District Attorney Ron Freitas is well positioned to impact this generation and the next. His commitment to accountability, particularly in combating drug dealers and traffickers, is a welcome change. The START program, launched with the board's support, exemplifies our commitment. By partnering with the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce, DA Freitas has created a groundbreaking agreement to hold criminal gangs accountable for retail theft. This is common sense and reflects our core values. Please welcome my good friend, Ron Freitas, District Attorney. Kill it, buddy.
What an exciting day. This is very exceptionally exciting because I'm here to announce that Heather got it wrong, unfortunately. There were not 5 Villapudua children. I am the 6th Villapudua, and I am the 4th Villapudua brother. So Armando, Andy, I am your brother, and Miguel, so very. And I'm very proud of my brother, Miguel, the chairman of the board. For his bold leadership, his commitment to San Joaquin County, and his being a driving force for progress. And what he's done with this great board and with our CAO, I'm proud to stand alongside you and be part of the great work that you're doing. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank and extend my gratitude to our partners in law enforcement and first responders. We are immensely grateful for your service. Know that you have our undying support as we continue to work together in our shared commitment to justice and public safety. Let me personally recognize 2 of the best county law enforcement partners anyone could ever ask for, and that's Sheriff Pat Withrow and I saw him here earlier today, Probation Chief Steve Jackson. In the district attorney's office, our approach to public safety is anchored in 3 essential principles: education, early intervention, and enforcement. And this board and the CAO's office has been immensely supportive of all these. Because our one goal is to make our home, San Joaquin County, a safe haven for you, your families, and the small businesses that are the heartbeat of this county. 3 programs showcase the breadth and impact of our work. The Family Justice Center. There's Alexis, I knew she was out there. Has become a beacon of hope for victims and survivors in our community by bringing together vital services under one roof and taking victims as we find them. We provide a safe and supportive environment where families can access help and get what they need to rebuild their lives. The START program. There's Frank. Was created by the first MOU in the 75-year history of the District Attorney's Office with the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce. With the Board of Supervisors, we've created grants, billboards, and an app that lets everyone know the District Attorney's Office is open for business, paying is no longer optional in our stores, and in San Joaquin County, if you steal, we are watching and we will prosecute. Our fentanyl strike team, which we call FIRST, for Fentanyl Intervention, Response, and Safety Team, is another critical initiative, tackling the fentanyl crisis head-on. This dedicated team of experts is focused on swift and decisive action against those who push this deadly poison in San Joaquin County while educating our community and our youth. We're not just making an impact, we are turning the tide. We are saving lives and saving families. Make no mistake about it, we have zero tolerance for fentanyl and those who push this poison in San Joaquin County. I'd like to take a second to acknowledge those who've been with us in the trenches on the front of this. Today we have 2 extraordinary women, Jennifer Burrell and Tammy Matuska. Each lost a child to fentanyl poisoning and share their loss with others and to protect others from sharing this horrible fate. Jennifer and Tammy, thank you for transforming your pain into purpose, for standing with us in this fight and helping save lives. You remind us all that while fentanyl may have taken your children, it cannot take your strength. We honor you and join you, and we will not stand by while this poison threatens our community. Tammy and Jennifer, please be recognized. In the upcoming months, the District Attorney's Office will have major announcements on strategies combating gun violence. We are initiating the first human trafficking law enforcement task force in the county and a safe bar program. And with the passage of Prop 36 in November, which was supported by this board, my sheriff, and myself, we will have a comprehensive strategy and a new tool for addiction, homelessness, and organized retail theft. To support these initiatives and many others, we have strategically added critical positions within our office, and that's through the foresight and prioritization of our board and the CAO's office. These new roles are not just filling gaps, they are force multiplying our ability to address areas of greatest need and that have the most significant impact in our community. The results speak for themselves, whether it's educating our community, more effective prosecution of violent offenders, or enhanced support for those who have been victimized, these efforts are making San Joaquin County a safer and better place to live and work. So I ask you, when it comes to fighting for our victims in the courts and telling their stories, who does it best? My deputy district attorneys. Who provides the best services for these victims of violent crime and crime in our community? The District Attorney's Office Victim Witness Advocates and the Family Justice Center. Who best coordinates all the efforts of public safety and all of our stakeholders, public, private, and nonprofit? The San Joaquin County District Attorney's Office. And who best states what we stand for in our community? The rule of law and justice for all, the District Attorney. So I want to recognize my family at the District Attorney's Office. You are the backbone of our success. It is an honor to lead you. And I'd also like to especially recognize one individual, my assistant, Richard B. Price, who I could not do this without. Richard Price, please. In conclusion, as we look ahead, I know we are on the right path as we work tirelessly to ensure that San Joaquin County continues to be a place where justice prevails and our residents thrive. And we're just getting started. Thank you, Chairman Villalpudua. Thank you, Board of Supervisors. And thank you, all of you here today, and CAO Regalo, for your trust, your partnership, and your dedication to the safety and well-being of our community. Together, we're making San Joaquin County the best county in the state and in the nation. God bless San Joaquin County. God bless the great state of California. God bless the United States of America. And God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. I love it. Thank you, DA Freitas. Public safety is our top priority, and we are equally committed to financial responsibility. Leadership is about setting an example and building an environment where everyone can succeed. That's why we chose Sandy Regalo as our county administrator. With her years of experience in county government and her technical expertise, Sandy maintains our commitment to financial stability. While fostering excellence within the county, we are confident that we made the right choice, and I'm proud to announce Sandy Regalo, our county administrator.
Thank you, Chairman. Okay, bear with me. I'm not as good as these guys public speaking, but I will do my best and not embarrass you. So, good afternoon. It's a pleasure being here today to celebrate everything San Joaquin County has accomplished over this past year. It is an honor to serve as the county administrator for San Joaquin County, and the last year has been one of building. It's been a privilege to build and collaborate with this Board of Supervisors and our dedicated staff to fulfill the county's strategic priorities and help meet the needs of our community. As a longtime county employee and lifelong resident, I carry my personal commitment to building a strong and resilient community into the work of the County Administrator's Office and its role of long-term fiscal stability and stewardship for our county. All around our county, you could see the extraordinary progress, growth, and economic opportunity we are building together. Our financial and economic outlook is strong as we build and enhance relationships with our cities and community partners and build the infrastructure needed to serve San Joaquin County residents now and well into the future. I'm pleased to report on the continued fiscal strength of San Joaquin County. The board and county staff are always looking for ways to stretch our tax dollars further and to be efficient and innovative with our budget. Thanks to careful management and sound policy, we adopted a structurally balanced, fiscally responsible budget for the 11th year in a row. And now that is quite an accomplishment. Our current county budget is $2.8 billion and represents an increase of $48.3 million from the 23-24 adopted budget. I'm also happy to report that we continue to retain our S&P AA- rating with a stable outlook, which is a testament to our county's commitment to financial responsibility. This fiscal accomplishment wouldn't be possible without the many hours of hard work and collaboration spent by our dedicated employees and executives to develop this spending plan. It is their talent, creative thinking, understanding, and commitment to public service that help make San Joaquin County such a thriving community. We are sincerely grateful for their efforts. This year's budget is a testament to our commitment to build a stronger, more resilient, and more connected community. Our focus is twofold: building robust relationships with our cities while building critical infrastructure that will support our county's growth and prosperity now and for years to come. Each city within San Joaquin County uniquely contributes to the overall fabric of our region. We appreciate the robust discussions we've had with our city partners on how best to serve our mutual constituents. It's a privilege to collaborate with such outstanding colleagues and local leaders. Partnerships aren't the only thing we've been building. This last fiscal year, 27 capital projects were completed, and another 34 are proposed for 24-25 in new construction or existing facility renovations. One of the more visible new construction projects from this past year included the Sage Village campus, which houses unsheltered individuals who have a mental illness. But there were also many lower-profile projects that included essential upgrades to facilities throughout the county, like the Sheriff's Office jail improvements, Camp Peterson landscaping improvements, the Behavioral Health Services 24-hour services restroom remodel, and ARPA-funded improvements at all 8 community centers, including new roofs and new HVAC systems, with new flooring and remodeled kitchens planned for completion in 24-25. Other projects anticipated this fiscal year include final improvements to the District Attorney's new office on 6 South El Dorado Street, the new construction of a detention facility to replace the existing Honor Farm barracks, new construction to replace the morgue and medical examiner facility, the planning phase for the old courthouse demolition on East Weber Avenue, the planning phase for a new public works, community development, and environmental health facility to replace the existing Hazelton complex, the creation of a safe camping space to provide temporary shelter for the unhoused homeless population, and many, many more. We look forward to the continued growth and development these projects will bring to our county and to enhancing the quality of services provided for all of our residents. As stewards of San Joaquin County, it is our job to serve local residents and businesses by delivering services that make our county a great place to call home. I am proud of the collaborative spirit that has defined our work and look forward to building on our collective successes. Thank you for the continued trust and partnership as we strive to make San Joaquin County an even better place to live, work, and play. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy. It's clear why our board has trust in you. Our commitment to a strong local economy is unwavering. We support our agricultural partners with initiatives like the Livestock Pass Program, additional staffing for pest detection, and a new dog team for the Ag Commissioner's Office. We also funded the Shop San Joaquin app, which offers rewards for shopping in local businesses. These efforts are aimed at supporting our local economy and ensuring the prosperity of our community. I am fortunate to have such a great board to work with. From District 2, Paul Canapa, The guy, I just love his passion. He has a big heart. And it's always fun to walk in his office. He has like a snack bar in there, and I rate his snack bar, and it's just incredible. I get chocolate, I get granola bars. He has donuts all the time. But Paul, I appreciate you being on the board, because since you've come along, it's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate you. Supervisor Ding, this guy right here, he has so much years of political experience in Sacramento and Washington. But what I love about him most is his passion. He's a fireball. He's just intense. If I say the wrong thing, the guy will jump at you, and he'll jump out of his chair. And he's just a great man, and I love you, Steve. Supervisor Rickman, we've spent a few years together now, and I want to thank you for your service as law enforcement agent. Since you've left, since you left law enforcement, you've been all over Tracy. You're amazing. You're all over Facebook, Instagram. You're at every engagement. You and your wife are just everywhere. And you represent Tracy very well, and I'm proud to call you my friend. I've saved Supervisor Patty for last, because in 2016, when I decided to run, this guy has been my rock. I always had a hard time with public speaking, and Tom would meet with me all the time, and he's an incredible speaker. But guess what? He asked me for help now. He asked me, Miguel, how do I say this? I just listen to me. I have to look in the mirror, Tom, and just follow through and look at me and look the way I talk, all right? I know. You're getting there, Tom. Keep going. Keep pushing. You know what? Tom has a heart of a lion, and he is a fighter, as you well know. And I can tell you right now, when he comes to my office and he gets smart at me, we wrestle, and he can't beat me. I tell you that right now. You've never beat me in a wrestling match, Tom. But this would not be a board meeting if I did not let Tom say a few words. So, Tom, it'd be my honor if you said a few words about our last 8 years together. Thank you.
You do a great job. Rickman tried to trip me. So I've got a script here I have to go to, because we have Katie Albertson, who's done such a phenomenal job, and I want to really appreciate helping us put this together. She put a script together for me, and I have to follow this without deviation. Where are we at? Otherwise, I might be in the doghouse later. I do want to take a moment, though, real quick, and appreciate not only our chairman, the 8 years we've had to work together to get here, and working with this board. You guys, this team, with our sheriff, our DA, our CAO, but most importantly, the partnerships we have here in this county, public, private, our faith-based, our nonprofits, you all have stepped up in this county to help this county thrive. And you give yourselves a round of applause. While we are oftentimes the face of the county, and we're at the boards and we get applause and such, and we're oftentimes introduced, we really truly need to take a moment, not only thank our families. Miguel's wife, Lisa's here, also my girlfriend, but she's here. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting both of us. Karen's here, of course, but we have our chiefs of staff. And I wrote them down, so I don't want to miss anybody here. But Scott Tyrell has been in the county for nearly 20 years. Thank you, Scott. We have Chris Rupe. He's done an outstanding job, District 1. We have Nicole Gehring, who's just an absolute fireball. She's getting things done in District 4. Gina Calder, you are an absolute all-star, and you're helping Paul really just shine in District 2. So great job, Gina. And District 3, which is the preferred district, I've got Mike Anderson. And Mike, thank you for being my right-hand man, helping make it happen. So let me go to the script. Right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It truly has been an honor and a privilege to serve with you and each of these board members. 8 years has gone by so fast, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to highlight the progress that our county and our board has made together in fostering economic development, expanding opportunities, and enhancing our community's quality of life. First and foremost, economic growth and development in our county. By revising the wine ordinance, we not only expanded business opportunities, but we also boosted our local economy. This change has allowed businesses to thrive and expand, contributing to a more vibrant economic landscape. During the COVID epidemic, we put more than $21 million of funding back into local economies with the RAD Card program and small business assistance to limit the harmful effects of the state shutdowns, which we also fought in court to protect local businesses. Some of you may not know, but with Rickman and this band and Supervisor Villapudua, we were the first state in California to sue Sacramento for the science. Prove to us why you're shutting down schools, masking children, and making mandates happen. We challenged California, and they failed to deliver, but we stepped up and challenged them. Another achievement is the addition of local vendor preference policy for county contracts. This initiative has been instrumental in keeping nearly $40 million in our local economy. By prioritizing local vendors, we were ensuring that our community benefits directly from investments made and the jobs created. At our airport, we approved an amended Airport 599 project expansion plan, which laid the groundwork for new investments from private companies with jobs for residents. This year, we added $26.2 million investment, thanks to this board, to the airport to revitalize facilities and increase capacity so we can attract additional commercial air services. In our commitment to fairness and equity, we approved pay equity for our sheriff's deputies in the middle of their contract. This action reflects our dedication to recognizing and rewarding the hard work and dedication of our public safety personnel by reinforcing the values of fairness and respect. Education and workforce development are pivotal in our future, and we've taken significant steps in this area. We launched the 1,000 Jobs for 1,000 Students paid internships. It's a program at Delta College. This initiative, thank you, absolutely. Thank you, Janet Rivera. This initiative, and recently refunded by this board, this initiative provides work experience and pathways to career success for our students, equipping them with the skills needed for tomorrow's job market. We've made significant progress in revising tax sharing agreements in our growing cities. These agreements are designed to ensure that as our cities expand, they have the resources and support needed to continue their development of sustainable and equitable services. In addition, addressing the housing crisis, we've funded critical initiatives such as Project Home Key and Project Room Key. The board has provided funding for emergency shelter beds, adding over 1,000 new beds countywide and doubling our overall capacity. Our local investments in this area have brought tens of millions of dollars to our cities, underscoring our commitment to addressing homelessness and providing safe, supportive housing. Yes, clap. We're addressing it. I'm almost done. We've embraced public-private partnerships with organizations like Visionary Home Builders to develop new low-cost workforce housing. Side note, $1.5 million from this board triggered nearly $70 million coming in from state and investment for 95-unit housing right here in Stockton. We did that, this board, something to be proud of. We've also dedicated significant funding for supportive housing for individuals with mental health needs, which keeps them off the streets in safe and clean environments where they can thrive. Just in raw numbers alone, I want you to understand what our growth has looked like. $1.2 billion increase in our annual county budget. Over 1,100 more county employees. We've grown the nonprofit funding from $479,000 8 years ago to nearly $5.2 million this year alone, thanks to this board and our CAO. Each of these accomplishments reflects our shared dedication to progress, equity, community well-being, and we have made significant strides. But our journey is ongoing. Let us continue to work together with the same passion and commitment that has brought us this far. Together, we will build a brighter, more prosperous future for all, and our trajectory is only going up. And Chairman, I want to thank you for allowing me this moment, but to recognize your leadership and this board doing this together could not happen without the teamwork with those on stage and all of you here in the audience, including our department, our staff, people that work for this county. We have pride in you, and you make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Patty. Now, I just want to wrap up. I want to highlight a few of our board's initiatives this past year. We've launched the SJ Cares program to address the humanitarian crisis of homelessness in our streets. We are not blind to the suffering around us, and we are taking concrete steps to centralize those efforts. To be the best possible partner of our cities and to put in place the programs that people need to live their lives in a healthy and meaningful way. We are committed to not just getting people off the streets, but to provide the care they need to succeed. Mental health treatment, drug treatment, and job training, and more. Thank you to San Joaquin County Probation Department and Behavioral Health Department for all the work you do for SJ Cares. Over the last 8 years, as my term wraps up, Supervisor Patty and I, it's been an incredible 8 years. I just want to reflect on a few things. There's one person I really want to thank because he's been my rock, he's been my man, my main guy, Chris Rapay. Chris, please stand up. Yeah. You guys, Chris, I can't even say enough words about him. He's been absolutely an amazing chief of staff, but he's been a better friend. And Chris, thank you, and I love you, buddy. Thank you. And to all the chief of staff, you guys are amazing. Mike, I consider you a great friend, my man. Thank you, all of you, but just to work with you for the last 8 years has been amazing. I gotta mention my wife before I get in trouble. I love you, Lisa. Villapudua. Yep, we've been married 1 year. I know. 1 year it's been tough, but I'm making it through, guys. I'm working hard. So my brother Andy's here, and my sister Ignacia here. I want to recognize them. My mom died a couple years ago, but my mom's sister's here, and it's also her birthday. Florentina Gastelum, please stand up. Thank you, Dia. I love you, Dia. I want to thank all the employees and the department heads who work for San Joaquin County. You guys have been amazing. I mean, when we call, you guys are, we're only as good as you guys make us look. And I can tell when we call you guys have been outstanding. And you guys are what makes San Joaquin County special. So you guys know who you are. I love you guys, and thank you for everything you've done for me and Supervisor Patty the last 8 years in this county. I want to thank the residents of District 1 for trusting me with this position, and I thank each of you for working alongside me in this role. I'm proud to have been able to serve the people of San Joaquin County, and I look forward to what the future holds for all of us. Over the last 8 years, it's been a testament of the collective effort and dedication of everyone involved. Our commitment to public safety, fiscal responsibility, and addressing the needs of our most vulnerable has set a strong foundation for continued growth and resilience. Let's build on this momentum and ensure San Joaquin County thrives in the face of our future challenges. Thank you for your continued support and dedication and to making our county a better place for all. Here's to a future of greater achievements and lasting positive change. I now present you Heather Brand, I'm sorry. I don't know where I got Jennifer from.
Oh, it's fine. You can call me whatever you want. Thank you, Miguel. We also have several dignitaries in the audience today, and I just want everyone to please give them a round of applause. If you can stand, any of our dignitaries, I don't have a list of names, but if you're here, this applause is for you, for all the hard work that you do. For this next portion of the event, I ask the board members to join the chairman to present the inaugural Growing Greatness Award. This award is being presented here today to highlight the work of one of the local nonprofit groups who live out the principles of growing greatness every day. The members of the American Legion Carl Ross Post 16 are here today to be honored for their dedication to our community and their cause of helping veterans. This year, our community celebrated the opening of the new Richard A. Pittman VA Clinic, which the board advocated for over 10 years, but they didn't do it alone. There were men and women, veterans in our community from Carl Ross and other local organizations that stood beside them, who spoke up and were heard. Now, the board is proud to be able to support them as they raise funds for the Interstate 5 signage for this new facility to honor Medal of Honor winner Master Sergeant Pittman. But they aren't just there for veterans. Just a few weeks ago, the chairman was making some chili verde, sounds amazing, with them to support their Toys for Tots drive, where they helped more than 7,000, one more time, 7,000 children in our community each holiday season. They often come to the board chambers to speak about the issues that are important to our veterans community. The Post Auxiliary was at a meeting recently to educate the board on the symbolic poppies and to remind us of the price that families of veterans pay and how we can best support them. The county has hosted countless events at their facilities where they are willing to moderate events for veterans or community members to learn more about county services or programs. They are a vital part of our community, and they are living out the goals that we are talking about here today. They are engaged, they are giving back, and they are committed to a prosperous future of growing greatness here in San Joaquin County. The board is proud to honor the men and women of Carl Ross Post 16 with the inaugural Growing Greatness Award. And we hope that their honor and recognition today will be an encouragement to other organizations in our community to continue to give back and improve our county and help its residents. With that, I want to invite Post Commander Marvin Hernandez Garcia to join the chairman on stage to accept this award along with the members of the Post who have joined us here today.
Thank you, Board of Supervisors. On behalf of Carlos Post, I want to say that I presented the award to one of our elders, a Korean War veteran, Kerry Martin. Our post has a long history of veterans from World War I all the way down to OIF, OEF. I'm going to acknowledge just a few individuals today because they're the pillars of our post. The first one is going to be, and we just came back from Guam after celebrating the 80th anniversary of the landing and liberation of Guam, and that is 99-year-old Corporal Frank Wright. If you can please stand. He's also a Purple Heart recipient. He's one of the original Marine Raiders, and also he's a Battle of Iwo Jima veteran who, God willing, we're going to take to celebrate the 80th anniversary of the Iwo Jima liberation in March of next year. Thank you, Frank. Semper Fi. Also, as I stated before, we got Korean War veterans. I got Kerry Martin here, Air Force veteran from the Korean War, and I got a couple of them over there too. But Kerry Martin's Korean War veteran. And the last group that I would like to recognize, and I can't say enough, is our Vietnam veterans. I always say that if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the benefits that we have now. So Vietnam veterans, please stand. And Tino, please remain standing. Everybody else, please be seated. And Tino Adame has been literally the one guy that makes it happen. I remember when I first retired from the Marine Corps, seeing him at the meetings with the VA and also with the congressman to get our clinic here. And I remember him always being very vocal about getting our clinic. And he's been so instrumental in doing that we even have Tino Adame Way named after him over at the French Camp Clinic. So thank you, Tino. And the rest of Carlos Post, the ALA, the Sons of the Legion, everyone, thank you so much. You're the ones that make it happen. I just happen to be here. And for the community, you're always more than welcome to come and talk to the veterans. We got something going almost every Friday. Also, here on November 11th, we're going to have Veterans Day. We're going to open the doors at about 9:45. So I expect to see, hopefully, this many people. And thank you for everything. And once again, supervisors. Oh, and the last thing, too, I got to say something. I do travel all the way Northern California, and people always ask me where I'm from, and I always say, I'm from beautiful, sunny Stockton. And as a Stocktonian now, I take so much pride, and sometimes people, make fun of Stockton. But one of the things that people have said before is like, man, you guys are tough on the sideshows. And I tell them, we got a tough sheriff. And then I also tell them, and we don't like thieves either. If you steal, we prosecute you. We got a tough DA too. So everybody that is here, thank you so much for everything that you do, and thank you for this honor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to the members of Carl Ross. In conclusion, we're finishing up here. We're almost done. I want to thank Sheriff Withrow, DA Freitas, Sandy, our county administrator, and I want to thank my fellow board members. I want to thank you for the support for the last 8 years. And really, I really want to single out Katie Albertson, Heather Brent, of course. Thank you. I don't know where I got Jennifer from. Hillary Cronley, Did I say, I don't know if I got her last name right. And to all the staff of San Joaquin County that put this together. It's a lot of work. I want to thank Tim Olber, Pawnee Jackson for all the incredible photos. Please send me the good ones of me. Erase the bad ones. And really, guys, so this is it, and I want to say thank you again. I want to let Heather finish, but it's been a blessing and an honor to be your supervisor the last 8 years. Thank you.
A big thank you to our community for showing up today, too, so give yourself a round of applause. At this time, please rise for the retirement of the colors by our San Joaquin County Sheriff Honor Guard.
Honor guard, forward, halt. Ready, face. Present, out. The order, halt. Retire, colors. Ready, face. Forward, halt.
We have a pretty amazing honor guard at the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office. We're very blessed. This concludes today's event. On behalf of the San Joaquin County Board of Supervisors, thank you all for attending the 2024 State of the County.